Good morning, friends. This is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. We are live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It is funny to me how life works. Last week, I was talking about being stuck, and this week, I have too many lines to learn. Good morning. This is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Your go-to spot for resources, real-life stories, insights, and strategies on building a successful and sustainable acting career. Let me know where you're coming from, what you're working on in your acting career today. It is not lost on me that I have been coaching actors and myself through feeling stuck. And now I have 5 scripts on my desk with lines that I need to learn. So I've been talking about feeling stuck and working through it. It came up because a dear friend of mine is feeling stuck, and there are a lot of reasons for that. And of course, I want to help. And it's also the moment for me to admit that a few years ago, I was feeling stuck. A few years ago, I was barely putting together enough work to qualify for health insurance. The way health insurance works for those of us in Actors Equity is that we need to accumulate 12 weeks of work within a 1 year, maybe longer period. No, I think it's within a 1 year period. That qualifies us for 6 months of health insurance. And I had this 12-month period where I was booking jobs, but they were really short and they were far apart from each other. And so it was getting really tough for me to put 12 weeks together. And compare that to last year, where I spent 41 weeks away from home working on regional theater work. It was an embarrassment of riches. It was so much work that I had to tell my agent that I wasn't going to take any regional work for the first 6 months of this year. And the thing that shifted for me, we'll get to that. But I did some work for myself and got myself unstuck. And it's emotionally expensive work. Getting unstuck is not easy, or everyone would do it. Good morning, Ranking Lab HQ. Good morning, Tati. Thank you for joining me. This is the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career today. But, you know, this is important. Actors always think that momentum means series regular or blockbuster movie or, you know, Broadway gig. But it's not always the high ticket items. Sometimes it's more fundamental than that. I'm being a reader for a casting access workshop at SAG-AFTRA tonight, and that fell into my lap last night. I've got that workshop tonight. I've got another casting director workshop with Kim Misha tomorrow. On Thursday morning, I have a casting director workshop with Marcy Phillips. I have a short film audition due on Friday, and I have a feature film audition due on Friday. I got work to do. I have lines to learn. And that's momentum. That's what it looks like, having forward motion on the stuff. And this is the real stuff, like working on these scenes, working on these lines. That's the craft. That's the actual acting. Now I have to actually act. Because it's true. The strategy is over, the networking is over, the mindset work is over. Now I have to learn the lines. Now I have to make choices. Now I have to tell the story. Um, and reading through some of this material is new to me. All of it is new to me. Yeah, all of this material is new to me. So this is the fun part. This is the craft. This is where I'm. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Remington. Good morning, Julie. Thanks for joining me. This is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career. I have 5 scenes on my desk that I have to work on and learn. And this is the acting. Now I actually have to do the acting. I saw a cool video yesterday. I don't know if you're aware of a podcast called An Actor Despairs. And it's an actor out of Los Angeles, and he interviews other actors about their experiences and journeys. And I saw a clip from his interview with David Denman, not an actor that I'm familiar with, but David was talking about auditioning for a movie when he was a younger actor, and he was getting really far with booking this one particular role, but he became aware that he was up against more recognized name actors. And so out of desperation, he started saying things like, to the producer and to the director, he started saying things like, tell me how you want me to do it, and I'll do it that way. Like, I can act, I can do this. And the director eventually said to him, I don't want you to do it the way anybody else does it. I want you to do it your way, so that I can then look at your performance and the other guy's performance and go, which interpretation of the role is going to work best for telling the story of the film. The director wasn't asking him, can you follow instructions? The director was asking him, who are you? Who are you? Which is a huge distinction. And that's the work that I'm sort of facing with some of this material, is that my job isn't to figure out how do they want me to do it. My job is to figure out how do I want to do it. And honestly, that provides some struggle for me, because I'm a people pleaser. I am an A student. I want to get it right, and I want to give people what they want. And I think what I started learning some years ago, what I still work on, that I still feel that tension there. But what is important is the confidence in being able to say, no, this is the choice that I make. This is the choice I want to stick with. Hey, Gorilla, thanks for joining me. This is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career, so we can talk about it. And that confidence doesn't come from talking about it. Actors talk about confidence like it's something you wait for, but confidence isn't where action comes from. Confidence is what action creates. I saw a neuroscientist talking about this, that confidence comes from evidence, and evidence comes from action. So it is in the doing of something that confidence is created and confidence appears. You do the thing, the evidence appears, confidence follows. It's that sort of a progression. Yes, sometimes you need to protect the artist and rest. I needed to do that this weekend, and just protect myself and just step away from the doing for a second, and to sit in the rest and the accumulation and appreciation, and shifting myself out of the routine and the regular and the hustle. But getting the thing done, the thing you've been avoiding, is what's standing between you and momentum. you actually have to, momentum is where all the interesting stuff starts to happen, right? And that's where I'm at the moment. So yeah, the thing you've been avoiding might not be standing between you and success. It might be standing between you and momentum. And momentum is where interesting things start to happen. Let me know if that resonates for you. Who's over on Instagram? Oh, hey, Nathan. Nathan's over on Instagram. Hey, Nathan, thanks for joining me. Let's see what the crazy YouTube folks are saying. The YouTube's from, hey, DJ Tech Blocks. Thanks for joining me. I always find the craziest stuff over on Action, Evidence, Confidence. Holy smoke, that explains so much. Dave, thanks for joining me again, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's literally neuroscience. That's how confidence works. Confidence is drawn from evidence, and evidence comes from action. So you got to do the thing first, and then the confidence follows. That's how neuroscience works. I'm not a scientist, but I follow them on TV. No. All right, folks. Like I say, I got a lot of lines to learn, and this casting director workshop that I'm suddenly a reader for tonight is organized by SAG-AFTRA Foundation, and I love those because they're free. Gotta love free. And the one tonight is with a casting director called Matthew Glasner, who's somebody I became aware of at the beginning of the year. I don't know if if this has been your experience, but holy cow, TV and film casting directors, there are just so many of them. It feels like so many things to try to be on top of. Obviously, I try to focus on the ones who are actually in New York City and doing work in New York City that I can see myself doing. And Matthew Glasner popped up on my radar, and yeah, so I couldn't get into the class initially because of the way that SAG-AFTRA Foundation organizes their classes, but now they suddenly contacted me last night, and now I'm a reader for the class, and that's sort of the backdoor way into some of these casting access classes. So I'm super excited about this workshop, but I do want to do a good job, and Kim Misha had assigned me a scene that I'm really interested in. It's sort of an elegant menace is my new is a character type, a character lane that I've been working on for a while now, and she's given me a scene that speaks exactly to it, and I'm really excited about the scene, and I can't wait to do the work and get into it. So I got some lines to learn. I've also got a short film audition due by Friday and a feature film audition due by Friday, so I want to get some solid work done on that. So I'll be right back here tomorrow morning. I will give you a full report on how the Matthew Glasner casting director workshop goes tonight. And I will see you then, wherever you are in your acting career. You got this. Keep going. All right, friends. I'll be right back here tomorrow at 8 a.m.